Hello again, boys, and welcome back to another episode of ARK. I know I've been away for a little while, but I was just taking a break from editing and ARK and just kind of focusing. So we're going to be starting out in a brand new series, and we're going to be starting off with a note run. I tried doing my note run on Island, but as soon as I started out, there was a kid camping the spawn with a Bloodstalker, so I had to go to extinction, but still worked out. I was a few hours late for the wipe anyways because it was so laggy and so bad at the earlier stages, so I just kind of waited. So at this point we're about 4 hours into the wipe, so we're already off to a really bad start. So sit back, enjoy, and I hope you guys like the Unofficial series. So let's go. Honestly, I haven't done a note run in so long, so it was a bit difficult for me trying to figure out where all the notes are. Last time I've done a note run would have probably been maybe a year ago, so yeah, that was kind of hard. Plus, it was also my first time playing an Unofficial series, so a lot of the stuff I didn't know, but I was reading the Discord while I was going along. I am going to be playing with another YouTuber, but for now I'm going to be playing solo until maybe my friend Ara will join me, because he did say he wanted to play with us, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh, goddamn, a raptor. This is actually what I like most about ARK, the early game PvP. I don't know why I didn't pull my club out first and try to knock this kid out, but I don't know, it's just one of those things where you get into PvP without any weapons and just kind of panic. I didn't know what was in the drop anyways. I was just gonna transfer off to see if we could get the starter up. But servers were really bad, so after it lagged, I couldn't find the guy anymore, so I just decided that I was gonna try to see if I could get myself off the map. I didn't want to die to the PT. So after my note run, I went over to Ragnarok to try to get some PTs, and honestly, the first couple PTs that I found were all kind of just I just decided, yo, you know what, I'm just gonna get anyone I can, because I wanted to run the Ragnarok Desert drops, because I wasn't very confident in my skills trying to go for Lava Golem, and I know a lot of people would be contesting it. Also, I am an Xbox player, and a lot of people on these servers are PC. Some of them are botting, and I'm not gonna cry aimbot for every situation that happened, but you know, it is what it is, a part of ARK, and yeah. So I went to the desert to hit a few desert drops, and while I was there, I did get a pretty decent fur leggings BP and a Paracer saddle early on, but as you can see, 4 hours in, this kid already had a lightning wyvern, and being new to my keyboard, I see spin the kid because C is for picking on wyverns, and ended up C spinning, and I kind of stamped out and got picked here, and it just all kind of went downhill from here. I didn't have any parachutes, and it was just already pretty bad. I still don't know how this kid killed me, because I didn't get hit and then it just registered, but I guess I just wasn't paying attention close enough. But I was off to a very bad start on ARK, but then the ARK gods decided to give me a little bit of luck, and I managed to tame a 150 PT, probably one of the best PTs that I've ever had. It came out after tame like 2k HP, and I always hear Rotaderp talking about those god level 2k HP PTs when he tries to breed his lines. I don't really use PTs a lot, but because I always see Rota use them, and he's kind of one of my favorite YouTubers, so I just said, you know what, I'm gonna pull a Rotaderp on this server. At this point, I met up with my friend Aura, but honestly, I won't play with him for very long because he was using DSP and he was aimbotting. I talked to him about it to stop, but I guess some people are just like stuck in their bad ways and he couldn't. So after a while, and I realized that he wasn't turning his cheats off, I didn't want to play with cheats because it's an unofficial server. I don't see any reason to. So I ended up stop playing with him after a while, which you're gonna see, and I just started playing with my YouTuber friend. I had very bad luck on this unofficial server. I was just flying to go upload my stuff, and somehow I managed to fly into some guy's starter base. This kid already had FVs, and I was KMO camming, and the kid came around on me full speed, and he just just outskilled me, to be honest. Like even right here, I should have been dead because he was trying to play C4 on me, but being the buggy game ARK is, the C4 was bugged, so he couldn't C4 me, which kind of sucked for him, but lucky for me. Honestly, I probably should have ran here, but I don't know why I thought I could have won this fight. I even had better gear in my upload, but I'm a little bit slow on my reflexes in this game. I'm not gonna act like I'm the best ARK player ever. I win sometimes, I lose sometimes, and this was just one of those times where I took an L, so GG to that guy. I did end up finding a little starter base, and we made some grenades and pop into it, but it really didn't have much for us, which was a waste of the grenades, to be honest. So we were heading around just hitting drops because we were still trying to figure out what was happening. Friend Aura got into some PvP and he ended up getting picked at the drop. The kid ended up dropping him, so he just logged to re-log in so he wouldn't take fall damage. I went for the kid, but somehow the drop, he LB'd the drop and I couldn't hit him. And then I thought it was best to just not chase him at all because, as I said, I was not as confident as on PTs because I don't really use them a lot. So I just kind of let him get away and we focused on getting more important stuff up. Also, let me know how you guys are feeling about the series. I know most of my videos are a lot more PvE than PvP, but I'm gonna be honest, I just kind of make videos on what I like. And PvP all the time, just PvP montages. Everybody does that, and I don't really want to do that. I want to show how my story goes. So I transferred over to Gen 2, met up with Prinky. He's another YouTuber, shout out to him, go follow his channel. He already has this video out. This footage is probably like 2 months old. We got some farming on, and I was working on some stuff, trying to get our first fabricator up and just trying to get some stuff up to do a little bit of raids and PvP and stuff. So I was heavy on the farm in early game. Yeah, Prinky. If we go ahead and just keep putting on more forges, I'm gonna see what I can find, and then I'll tame up what I can and bring that back to base. I've watched a couple videos and see people like using rhinos on the unofficial servers, but I think the easiest thing for us right now is to get velos. Yeah, yeah, our velos are actually better because they do like 5% more damage, I think. Nah, bro, I got my OP strap to tame velos, bro. I never make a trap. Yeah. So, yeah, so at this point, we're doing a little bit of farming. I brought back a velo. Prinky did a little bit of breeding. He was breeding up the velos. I decided I was gonna make some scuba and go over to Ragnarok to farm up some oil and some pearls to get our first turret up, and also to try to get our first indie forge because that will make our progress a lot faster. So let's get into it. So after a successful farming session, I came back, made our first indie forge. At this point, we were like 12 hours into the wipe, which was pretty bad for me. As I said, Prinky was off on vacation, then he just came back, and I was at work, and then I came on late, had bad luck. So we were doing pretty bad. We were pretty far behind everybody else. But trust me, the wipe is going to get very, very interesting for us after the first 2 days. And I really hope you guys are enjoying this series. And if you are, it really does help out my channel if you just leave a like and a comment. And if you really like my videos and would like to come back, you can consider subscribing to see more content. I will be putting out all of the unofficial ARK series, and then I will be playing a different game for a little while. So after we did those turrets, I noticed that it was Ellie biome, and Ellie doesn't come very often on Gen 2. So I was trying to get some element for once we hit tech tier, we could just immediately make a replicator. We were also pre-fobbing for a different spot because we wanted to take over easy underwater, but that will not work out. But I think this was the end of our wipe. I claimed some dinos and then I pretty much went to bed. So if you guys enjoyed the first episode, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in episode 2, boys.